Creating detailed plans helps your team in the field accurately create the perfect design for your client. With the Triangulation and Centerline feature in VizTerra, Pool Studio, and VIP 3D, you'll quickly and easily provide the details your installers need. Found in the construction markup stage, the Triangulation and Centerline feature automatically adds measurements to selected shapes that will help with construction in the field. First, we'll add and adjust triangulation on a free-form shape. We'll select our pool, then click the Triangulation Ruler button. This will add a new markup layer named Triangulation and several lines. We'll see two types of lines added, as well as a green border showing the envelope of the shape while it's selected. To make it easier to view our measurements, we can hide other design elements while we work. Later, we'll review how to create a ready-to-print page with only these details. The first lines we'll see are anchor lines connecting radius points with the house. In the field, these lines will be used to plot the distance to the points. We can adjust the endpoints of these anchor lines, and pick new radius points as well if needed, or choose a new part of the house, such as a corner or other structures in our project, like a property fence or existing hardscape. Next, we'll see lines connecting each of the radius points around the shape. We can select them, move them, and delete them as well. We can also draw new lines if we want to display any additional measurements. We can adjust all of the line styles and colors as well. With an anchor selected, adjusting the line setting will adjust all anchor lines. The same will happen when adjusting the lines connecting all of the radius points. All matching line types will be updated at once. We're done with our adjustments, so we can display the other content in the project again. However, in page layout, we want our plans to print with only the triangulation and a few shapes on one of our pages. That's no problem. We'll click on Object Settings to adjust it on this page, or we can add a new page and hide the additional layers, such as plants and trees and yard accessories, leaving only the layers we want. Now when we print, only these layers, including triangulation, will be printed. Next, we'll add a center line to another project. We have a simpler geometric shape in this design, so the center line is an easier way to get our project plotted than using triangulation. With our pool shape selected, we'll click the Centerline Ruler button, and a new layer will be added. We'll hide the extra layers for now to more easily see our measurements. Just like with triangulation, we'll see anchor lines and a green border showing the envelope of the shape. However, unlike triangulation, we'll see only a single line down the center of our shape and repeating measurements stretching from that center line to the edge. As with triangulation, we can adjust our anchors as needed. As for the center line itself, we can click and drag it to adjust where it appears inside of the shape, and the measurements will update accordingly. In this design, we'll move it a few feet up so that the majority of the shape has even 8-foot measurements in both directions. We can even update the spacing in the panel for how often the measurements appear on the center line, and if needed, we can use the Rotate tool to reposition the center line. When adjusting line style settings, all anchors will have a matching appearance, as will the measurement lines. We can select and adjust the appearance of the center line as well. Now that our work is complete, we can again unhide the additional layers. In page layout, we can add a new page and hide the extra layers, leaving layers like our house, pool, hardscapes, and the center line. Our page is now ready to print. Don't forget, triangulation and centerline are not just for pools. Use them to help position hardscapes, planter beds, and water features as well. Thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions by calling us at 800-778-8996 or email support@structurestudios.com.